Gentlemen, welcome back to the healing bench once again. Now, if you aren't familiar with Dollarama, boy, have you been missing something. Dollarama is basically like the Princess Auto of department stores. A long time ago, a good friend of mine, Sean, the co-star of the hit YouTube series Drive Nova Scotia, had an idea where we would buy each other just random junk from the dollar store and test it and see if any of it was any good. Here are some of those selections. Let's start out with it's been sitting for a little while, Sean, sorry buddy. The Pro Painter Fabrique Au Chine putty knife at the time was $2. Comfortable, plenty strong. I'm not going to use it on putty right now because it's too good scrap, but yeah, what do I like about it? It's got a hangy hole, which is good. I don't like the giant sticker. Maybe it comes off easy. Not really. The giant sticker sucks. That could have all been on a little tag or something. The edge is not sharp, but it's reasonably fine. If you had crusty, flaky, loose paint or something to scrape, or if you wanted to smear, yeah, I'd say that's a pass for $2. If the next best you could do is yard sales for $1 or $2, probably. It's good. Pass. Put that on the good side. Duct tape. Who doesn't love duct tape? This is ultra wide. It's this world standard 2.82 inch width duct tape. Let's have a look. The brand is apparently Tape It. Tape it real good. Alright, so first of all, not bad. It's been sitting for a couple of years. And even though it has been sitting for that time, the plastic wrapper junk didn't just adhere permanently to the edge of the roll. You can get an edge out of it. Oh, this is this kind that tears very easily, not in the parallel direction. Like it tears easier this way than it does across. And where it's so wide, that's going to make it hard to get actually a chunk out of here. Yeah, see? It's got a good stick. You can get a piece across. I mean, it's okay. It'll do for $2 duct tape. Yep. Pass. Not amazing, but definitely a pass. Carabiners Mosquetons for $1 a pair. So these I have used before for hanging keys on and stuff, and they have a little sliver down in there, a little sliver of spring steel kind of that gives it this little snap, and that's okay for quite a while, and then one day that spring steel piece will just vanish. Like if you're using these to hook keys on your belt loop or whatever kind of regular use, that little spring steel piece goes away like a miracle, and then it doesn't stay shut anymore because there's no anything else to it. I mean, if you just want these for shed key whatever, they're okay. You don't want to, like, I can deform these by hand. Certainly not for climbing, but we know that. I wouldn't use them for cargo or anything. I wouldn't use them for cargo or anything like that either. But they work. They work. It's okay. Now, these, $1.50 at the time, it's probably gone up by now. Industrial quality work gloves. Yeah, so these things, once again, if you were desperate for a work glove, I guess these would work. Yeah. They're good. They're very light duty. The grips are nice. The grips are okay for holding on to stuff. But the issue with this style of work glove is that as soon as you're working with anything pointy, like if you're working around in a car or anything like that, everything hooks them. I'm not trying to cut it open, but like just everything grabs at them. Whereas the leathery ones, even this is a tighter knit, tighter woven material, but like especially on the working side, they grab a lot. So they're okay for like really light duty, or you know, if you had to scrape your car off or something in the winter, you could get away with a set of these just to be a little warmer. That's a pass. This guy, I'm gonna have to plug this in, aren't I? Where are my plugs? So I'll tell you what, I know this works. I'll tell you why I know this works, because my kids have one of these in their room. And there's another one in the hallway that have been on and functioning for like 4 or 5 years straight now. Like they legit just work. There's your guts. It's a little single LED chippy jibby that pops on over there. Let me get something to plug that in with. Okay, so we have returned with a power outlet. So this is your wall at night. Boop! And you get this little LED light. I mean, it's okay. There you go. It's bright. Kind of does the job. These are probably the most enthusiastic pass of the bunch here. These are great. Like I said, I have a couple of these in operation already. Fantastic. Now, this is a big question mark. I don't know if Dollarama even still sells these. Ultra sharp ceramic blade paring knife. Woo! But how do you get into it? Alright. Is it ultra sharp? Oh, it is actually. Oh, I see. Hear it grabbing my fingerprint. Oh, is it like shaving oak sharp? It is shaving oak sharp. Well, ain't that dandy? What else have I got around here I can cut? There's no plastic. That is far sharper than I had anticipated. That's wild. There's a real chunk of packaging shite. Not the right knife for this application, I'm afraid. But she'll cut it. Very interesting. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right. I have popped out into the yard. This is an apple off of our apple tree out back. It's a fruitlet, a baby apple. I think it's got a turn to it. Yeah, I mean it works, but it seems to take a want to turn. I would rather it cut straight. I mean, this is clearly a functioning knife. I am way more impressed than I thought I would be. It's not a chef knife by any stretch, but fake a chiffonade maybe. Yeah. Well, how about that? That's the surprise of the day right there. We have weeds and not ready yet apple salad. And this is our bench scraper for picking up our cut things to deliver. You know, we have the Dollarama kitchen going here soon. Let's never do that. But there you go. That's a fun idea. Maybe Sean and I will send some of the scrap to each other again someday. It's kind of an interesting idea. I hope you guys got a kick out of it. And see you on the flip side. Cheers.